What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how I made some profits, basically following the RSI. I made all my money today just with one company, and that company, XPEF. That is a Chinese company, and they are making um, EV cars, electric cars. So let me see where if I can find what I'm trying to show you. Come on, it's right here. So XPEF, as you can see, the RSI. Let me see. The RSI was very low. At this point, was around 36, but it actually dropped just a bit more, and that's when I decided to go in. Remember, just because I did it today doesn't mean you can do it tomorrow and it's going to work out for you tomorrow. You have to pay attention to what's going on in the market. Okay? Nothing is promised in the stock market, so be careful. So, right here, I decided to go with 2,000 shares, and I used my 20-cent bracket, meaning I want 20-cent profit. However, once I placed my trade, I felt like the volume was not pushing the price up, and kind of freaked out, and I decided to stop, and I got out. Made $25 there. No big deal, right? Now let me find the next trade. So right about here, I decided to go with 2,000 shares, and I used my 15-cent bracket, right? And right about here, boom, at 15.75, I decided to get in. Right there, boom. I got in. The price actually just took off, but it looks like it's going up a lot. But in reality, it's just a couple of cents that are going up. So, yep, this transaction or this trade took less than 2 minutes, and I ended up with 335. 335. That was my second trade. Let me find the third trade. So right about here, if you look at the RSI, it was low, it went up. That's where I made my money. I got out, and then the RSI was dropping again. Obviously, the price is dropping, right? So my job is just basically to wait until I get confirmation that the price is going to go back up, and that's when I get in. So I'm going to fast forward this so we don't take too long. Look at the RSI is right around, right below 40. I almost got in at that point, but the price kept dropping. RSI at this point was at 36, 35, 34, 32. And this is when I thought, okay, maybe it's time for me to get back in. So I decided to go with a 10-cent bracket and 2,000 shares. Right there. That's where I got it. Boom. Now this trade actually came down a few cents, but I thought it was going to go against me, but luckily it didn't. As you can see, that the price was just up and down, up and down. At this point, I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. But it wasn't dropping too much fast, so I kind of stayed, and I'm glad I stayed because eventually the price just came up, and he gave me my 10 cents. That's what I was looking for, 10 cents. Oh, there it is, 10 cents. So now I'm up to 535. I thought of stopping here, but if you look at the RSI, it's still fairly low, and the price was just boom, boom, boom. So once the price went over the VWAP, which is that, well, it's right here. That's the VWAP, right? And I'm like, okay, the price looks like it wants to go up. So let me wait until we hit the 50 SMA, which is that purple line that is coming up. Once we hit the 50 SMA, I was like, okay, I think we want to keep going higher. So at this point, I said, okay, let me see if I can try to get 10 cents again. And once again, I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Why? Because the RSI was already too high. Let me go back a little bit. Look at the RSI. The RSI right here. It was around, what, 60? when I got in, 58. Yep, 58. And once I got in, the price started dropping. Not by much. It actually stayed above VWAP. And that's one of the reasons why I stayed. It drops, if it starts going below VWAP, I need to cancel this. So it had me like this for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then slowly the price started going up. At this point, you notice I closed my brackets. I read all my brackets because I thought, okay, the price is starting to look like it's going to drop. Let me get rid of my brackets, and I want to get out at 15.75, which is basically at the same price where I got it. It's ready to sell at that price. The price right now is 15.70, 15.72, 15.75, and as you can see, the next candle was green, and I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. Let me see if we go higher. So that was kind of, like, I don't know about this. I decided to get out at 15.80. Pay attention to 15.80, the price of 15.80 right here. Right there. I decided to put my sell order, and when the price went up, he sold my shares, and I ended up with $636. At this point, it was 10:16 in the morning, and I was like, I am done. I am going to enjoy my life, and I literally turned off the computer. So again, what I was doing was paying attention to the RSI, see which one it was pointing, volume, and of course you can't see it here, but I was looking at the L2s, at the L2, and the L2 was constantly like showing me that the price wanted to go up. So, not saying that you should do this, but this is how I've been making money. Like I told you before in my previous videos, trying to get small bites, 10 cents, 15 cents, maybe 20 cents. Yesterday, I actually made money with Rivian and XPEF, and I placed 2 trades. 20 cents with Rivian gave me $400, and 15 cents with XPEF ended up with $700. 2 trades, and I was done. It took me less than 30 minutes, and I turned off the computer, and I went to the shooting range to get rid of some of that stress from a long day, from a long, I don't know, 30-minute day, work day. All right, my people. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the video. All right.